everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and it is the middle of September, so I thought I would do my layout share for you where I'm at. I have to be honest with you, I am in a bit of a slump. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, which I'm going to do a video for you, hopefully to post up next week to just kind of go over some things that's going on. And so my mojo just really has not been here. But I've got some stuff done, so I would like to share that with you. Let me put my bigger ones, my smaller ones aside. So this is going to be the one you probably saw just yesterday. It is for Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop. I am, for the month of September, doing a video every Tuesday called Trendy Tuesday. For this video, the trend was using the diagonal. I really love the way that looked. And I wanted to take a little bit of a simplistic take to this because I really wanted to focus in on these really sweet photos of my little guy. This is within the first month of him being home. So it was really, and they're some of my all-time favorite. This kind of 3 photos are just my favorite photos. I had Bell's palsy, as you've probably heard in other videos and stuff. So I had lost the half of my face. I couldn't smile at the time. So this photo of me, you can still kind of tell I'm trying to kiss him, and I actually couldn't even make that kissing motion with my lips because I was paralyzed like that. So I'm happy with the way that photo turned out of me, and I love this photo of Jackson and Sean. It's probably, I say this all the time, but this is probably my favorite one. I love his little he's got a little football on his bum, and I love it. I loved his pajamas. I love it. So that's what this one's for. I did use some sequins from the shop, and I highlighted the felt and some of the cork. So that is, if you are a member of or subscribe to Spiegel Mom's YouTube channel, that is where you'll find this process video. And this is one I just finished today. There's no process video for it. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a slump, so I was just trying to create something, and this is what turned out. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I messaged a couple of my scrappy friends, and Megan, so Crafty Maggie, suggested I do this little cluster up here, and I think it was the perfect finishing touch for what I was needing for this layout. And it's just highlighting his birthday for this year. He turned 2 this year, and I just love it. I love this piece of pattern paper that's orange, and I have a really hard time scrapping with orange, but because his shirt was orange, I just wanted to have something to kind of help highlight that. And then just little bits here and there, and a little bit of journaling here. So I had to kind of play around with my letters. I didn't have the right letters, so I had to kind of make them my own, but you can't really tell. The worst one is the A. You can tell that was not originally an A, but that's all right. I'm okay with it. I did do some stitching and then just added little bits here and there. And this is one, I don't believe I did a process video for this one either. I saw a sketch that not a sketch. I saw a layout on Pinterest that I really liked, and I was just kind of playing around with the design, and it just kind of turned into this. So I was really pleased with the way it turned out. I used a lot of sequins from the Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop and a few of the felt hearts. I used a few felt hearts there. So again, really loving it. I'm trying to finish up my 2014 album, and so I have a few holes in it, and I'm kind of going through it. I have about a stack, maybe this much, that I need to scrapbook. I think it'll be about 13 layouts in total, and so I am trying to get through that. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of like Jackson as a very small baby and whatnot, because that's kind of where I'm just trying to get it completed here. And this is going to be the very first layout within that album because it was New Year's and Jackson's not even born there yet. So I was pleased with the way that turned out. I've been waiting and kind of holding on to this piece of pattern paper by Dear Lizzie and kind of waiting for the right layout, and I really think that this was the right layout to do it on. So I was happy. And then into my 9x12s. Again, as you know, I'm currently obsessed with 9x12s. I just love the style of them. They just work really well. I have this sweet layout of my little guy, again from 2014, and they are photos of him. We did a photo shoot where my sister took the photos, and I really love that. I do believe there's a process video for this, so you could probably check it out. I believe it is on my channel. I didn't do this for anything I think I was just trying to create a fun layout here. So take a look. I did a lot of fun layers and little bits of tucking of things, and I used this piece of pattern paper that again has kind of been in my stash and I've been hoarding it a little bit, so it was nice to get that used up. And then, oh, I'm cheating here. That's okay. I'll go like this here. This layout is the very first layout in the series that Caddy and I are doing. So we are doing Obsessed, but in a bit of a twist. We are doing it where we are obsessed. We're just being inspired by Missy Whitten. So I absolutely love her style, and her creativeness is, she's just oozes creativity. And so our first layout was to document how she loves to do her everyday photos of her girls in the pool or whatnot. She takes a lot of everyday photos, and that's what she likes to document with them. And so we took on that challenge and then used a sketch to kind of help us. The sketch I picked I thought was very representative of something that Missy would use, and so that's why I chose it, and I thought it kind of helped lean into it. I did a lot of things that Missy does. So I did the mixed media that I still am really shy about doing. I love mixed media, but I have a hard time doing it, but I took it on. I did flare that I have a hard time doing. So I added that, some stitching in different shapes here and there, and then just a little bit of my title here in black and then this diagonal. I think it's really fun. And then a few just little added elements. I have not done my journaling yet. I can't figure out where to put it. So I'm either going to put it right here, or I'm just going to make a little pocket and put it in the back somewhere. But I was really pleased with the way this turned out, and it just, this photo just, he makes me so happy. I love this photo of him. And then finally, I have this layout, which I did for the Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop. So this is the first episode of that Trendy Tuesday. And this one was to use your photo in a shape. And I kind of took on a scrap lift from Jen Scow. You'd see that if you've seen my video. I had a lot to pick from, but I really loved the way that she had done her layout. I believe it was a 12 by 12 and it was about herself. And I just liked the element she had used. So I took on using a heart with the photo and a little bit of her diagonal of how she did some embellishments and her title on the side. And then I just made it my own after that, but I love it. I use some sequins again. So this is Let's Be Mermaids, and then some puffy, I keep wanting to call them puffy, excuse me, some felt hearts in the gray there, and it's just really fun. It was a really happy layout, and this is going in my 2016 album. So I'm actually doing really well. I'm trying to catch up on 2014, and I'm still trying to dig through 2016 better than I did last year with my 2015. And I'm pretty pleased. I have a few layouts, quite a few layouts actually done for 2016. So with that, I'm pretty happy. Now I know you probably look at this and say, Chrissy, it's a lot. But for me, it's not a lot for me. I very much feel like I'm in a slump. So I have 3 9 by 12s and I have 3 12 by 12s. And I hope to get a few more done this month. I have a few design team things I need to do. And then I'm just gonna, it's okay. I'm gonna get through it, and it's all part of the process. Everyone gets in little slumps here and there, and I'll get through it. And I'm not worried about the fact that I won't get through it. I just am in the process of trying to get through it. So I apologize if there's not as many content up on my YouTube channel. I am working on it. But like I said, there should be a video up next week with my little kind of life update for you, and that'll explain a lot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye, everyone.